So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
And we're underway. This, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
And it's Fernandez. Cucurella. Nice bit of trickery. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Fernandez. And it's lofted through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandez. And the through ball. Shot could be on. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Fernandez with the short one. Lovely feet. And it's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Beckenbauer. And it's Cruyff. And here's Batistuta. Mbappe is flagged offside. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Pedro Neto. And he's managed to get free. Palmer receives it in a wide position. That's a cute ball. Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without hesitation. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pullet too strong for his opponent there. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Fofana.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Gerrard gets it away. And it's Caicedo. Played into space. Fofana cuts it out. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto proves just a little bit too strong. Gusto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And this is Gerrard. Palmer. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
No, he's had it taken off him.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's João Pedro. Bullets dominate aerially so often. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. He might be in here! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Palmer! That's not going far. And here's Garnacho.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's superb. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Stood up well to him there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So here comes a substitution. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's a foul. No two ways about it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro goes sliding in. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. A probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cucurella. Raul gets through on his own. Raul! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! And that is the last effort of the game. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of the